window to where I can actually send all of you guys one box instead of 2 different shipments. And that's what I'm doing. If you have a problem with that, you need to direct message me so I can print out your label and send it out tomorrow. Otherwise, it will go out on Monday. All replays go to YouTube. If you click my name and go to the link tree in there, YouTube is in there. Okay? 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 We ripping now, whether Doc likes it or not. Good luck. Danny, no worries. I just don't want you guys stressed out about it. I mean, usually I would ship tomorrow, but I'm just going to make it to where everything goes out this weekend. And as long as nobody's opposed to that, then that's what we're doing. Aries, look, Doc, Aries has got your back. She, you know, she has your back, though. All right, now, since this is a case break, I probably won't top load as many cards as I normally do. We're just going to top load the ones that matter, and then the ones that I typically top load, I will when I sort it and get it ready for you guys. But we're going to start with these 4 blasters, and guess what? We get to do this 4 more times. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kimberly, I'm going to do my best. Everybody likes to be showed a little deed every once in a while. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I do 2. It's not always as easy to do, but I got them for a decent price this time, so I said let's do a case break. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's get after it. Good luck, everybody. All right, we got Brian Thomas Jr., Cam Little for the Jags, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the red, white, and blue, and Isaiah Likely to start it out. That's not bad. That's a good start. There you go, Cardinals. And there you go, Jags. That's right. Uh-huh. Yep. Confirmed. Just waiting. Let's see here. Antonio Gibson. Jalen Carter. We got another Jag. Brian Thomas Jr. on the patch. And Ricky Parasol on the futures. Something about these patches, man. They're like a little bit too big for those regular penny sleeves. It's got to be Magnum or nothing. And a little Ricky Parasol on the future. Here you go, Danny. It's a start. We'll put him on the wall. Curtis Samuel. Michael Penix on the base for the Falcons. Bucky Irving for the Bucks on the red, white, and blue. And Xavier Worthy. This has been an excellent blaster so far. I like it. Brock Purdy. J.K. Dobbins on the die cut for the Chargers. DK Metcalf and Carson Steele for the Chiefs. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. A little bit of Kim's. Stephon Diggs. Jaden Daniels on the select certified. It's a start, bro. Najee Harris, red, white, and blue, and Tyler Lockett. I know, but see, isn't that why you're here? Isn't that why you're here? There's nobody like Primo. You already know. It's just the way that it is. There's only one Primo. Dexter Lawrence, Mike Sandstrom, Malik Neighbors on the turbocharged, and Fred Warner. Overshown, Van Ginkel, Blake Corum on the red, white, and blue, and Jerry Jeudy. Oh, he's trying. Look at Doc. Look at Doc. Take that, B-Wax. Jake Ferguson, Cooper Rush, Jared Goff on the turbocharged, and a Matty Stafford. That's right. You heard it here first. Levante David, Von Bell on the die cut for the Bengals, Dak Prescott for the Cowboys, and Fashanu, and Dak is out of $4.99. Take that, Danny. What about it, Doc? Jared Goff, Salsi, Sam Hubbard, and Velli. Oh, I like a good big old bunch of boxes. Chase Brown, Kareem Hunt, Jaden Daniels on the numbers, and Jameis Winston for Bethany. Xavier Worthy, Russell Douglas, Dallas Turner Select Certified, and a Baker Mayfield. I don't want to know who they are that doesn't, you know. Hey, it's Jacob. Devontae Smith, Brian Burns for the G-Men, and Emmitt Smith. We got us a May to start us out. Only took 2 blasters. Well, really 3, but... Blake Corum for the Rams, Jameis Winston, another Xavier Worthy on the future this time, and Brian Urlacher. I like them too. I like the Select Certified, Gil. They're good-looking inserts. The silhouette of a box can be intriguing as well. Caleb Williams, Joe Alt, Malik Neighbors on the die cut. There you go, bro. That's nice. And another Drake of May. That whole pack was rookies. You know, in my youth, they used to call me Boxmaster Flex. Joe Burrow. Oh, look, right after the Boxmaster Flex comment, it was a Theo. Ed Oliver, and Joe Namath. Earl Campbell, Brett Favre, Marvin Harrison on the turbocharge. We'll take that. And a James Cook for the Bills. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Tyler Guyton. Ooh, a little Caleb Williams patch. That's nice. Number Xavier Worthy and DJ Moore. Boss, we're seeing a lot of Xavier. That's like the third or fourth one. Bethany, you didn't see anything. Okay? It never happened. And it was right after I said I was Box Master Flex, too. It affirmed it. It made it the truth. Devontae Smith. Blake Corum again. Samuel Darnold. And JPJ. That's not who we want, Chad, but we'll go ahead and get him out of the way real quick, okay? Doc. Jameis Winston. That's a Caleb Williams on the base. See, I like this card. You probably already have it, Gil, but I like this card. Select certified Drake May and a Barry Sanders. Look at that. Going to Jimbo. There we go, brother. Probably one of the nicer inserts I've seen in probably any of these sets, to be honest. It just looks good. And Caleb. Joe Alt. Joe Burrow. Patty Mahomes on the die cut. Look at this, boss. Not too bad. And Andy Dalton. Oh, they make tie-dyes of those? Yeah, I bet they do. By the way, I don't know the next time we'll do a select hobby box. They have gone through the roof. Oh, come on. Stop it, Bethany. That's just wrong. Not the first card. Being so mean. I think we got an auto. Theo for the Niners. Bart Oates. Just when you thought it couldn't happen, it sure did. Bart Oates. Man, this guy, you know, Chuba Hubbard and Cardi. Yeah, where is Darryl Hall? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Put me in, coach. It was Shoney's, Sean. Earl Campbell, Brett Favre, future Roma Dunzi, and Josh Allen. And this is the last pack of the first four blasters. We get to do exactly what we just did 4 more times. Tyler Guyton, Sam Darnold, a red, white, and blue tip. Seek medical advice immediately. And L'Jarius Sneed. All right, now I'm going to grab these ones at the top because they got me feeling a little sketchy here. I don't like them up there. Right, red, white, and blue. Something's gone wrong. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A junior tip. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It did. Or maybe they were actually, the night might have been all right. It might have been the morning that was the issue. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sam Darnold. Wow. Just tips everywhere. Joe Montana, calm down. And Bobby Okereke. There you go, Danny. Here's a little Joe. You come on over here, you little tip. Kyer Elam. Fashanu. Bucky Irving on the select certified. And a Dak Prescott. I don't know. I just tried to throw some country twang on it. That's what he said. J.J. McCarthy on the base. Marquise Brown. Nico Collins on the die cut. That's not bad. And James Cook. Dak Prescott, Tariq Woolen, Brian Burns, and Dak Prescott. Now, that's a base pack if I ever saw one. Drew Bledsoe, J.C. Latham. Oh, well, Aiden Hutchinson. And there you go, Gil. Here's a little red, white, and blue. Drake of May. Duval. Primo Max. I don't know what y'all are talking about. There's a football player named Tip. That's all we're talking about right now. You dirty dirts. See what you did, see what you did, Bethany? And then Kim put it over the top. She took it over the top. She could have just let it ride. And then she did. Josh Allen. Brian Thomas Jr., Justin Herbert on the turbocharged, and Matt Stafford. Look, everybody. Join on in. Rasul. DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh, yeah. Torrey Taylor on a jank. And Patty French fries. You know, what my art teacher used to say is, and this was referring to glue, but it applies to other things. A little dab will do ya. Amari Cooper, Jahan Dotson. Roma Dunze on the turbocharged, and a Tommy Townsend for the Texans. I did. Willie Reichert. Kyle Hamilton. For the Chargers, Asante Samuel Jr. on the die cut, and Darnell Savage Jr. Mine told me to eat the glue. Was it Miss Lippy? Lamar Jackson. Harrison Smith. Jamison Williams. And Aaron Jones. Seti Tillman. Justin Fields. Numbers, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, it's Zeke out of 199. Well, it's a Cowboy. Doc, are you the only one that got the Miss Lippy reference? No one else got the Miss Lippy reference? Hey, there's a Brock Bowers finally, Chad. Rashad White. Braylon Allen, red, white, and blue, and a Hunter Henry. Look, Justin knows. Justin knows everything. He just sits in the wings and he doesn't let y'all know, but Justin is probably the smartest person in the room. There's a very, very good chance of that. Drake of May, one more again. Devontae Smith. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the future, and Fuaga. Yeah, dude, I'd like to see it too. My name is Jeff. Blake Corum. Jameis Winston. Amon-Ra on the turbocharged, and Willie Levi. NC, the 17. Tips and more. Caleb Williams. Alex Anzalone on the die cut. Joshua Carty and Greg Zuerlein. Every die cut is silver. Yes, I believe so. Yes, I do. Unless it's like a tie-dye or something. Joe Alt, Joe Burrow, Joey Bosa, and Joe McBleegett. Oh, no, that's Malik Neighbors. Come on now. It's not funny anymore. Stop smirking. Earl Campbell. Caleb Williams on the numbers, and Budda Baker. You'd be hard pressed to find somebody that pulled a. Oh, I gotta chill out. Brett Favre, Tyler Guyton. Oh, we got a select certified rookie here. Brock Bowers. There we go, Chad. And Ricky Parasol. Okay, Danny. We need some love for Justin here. Jaden. Jaden. Hey, Jaden. Everybody else is showing up, bro. You gonna hang out? Goodness. That must be 37.5 tips. Kyer Elam. Bo Nix on the... Oh, I forgot about Bo. On the turbocharged, and Baker Mayfield. Come on up, you little tip. Oh, no, you don't go ahead, little tip. Ain't you so precious? Blissfully's joining in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Falshanu. Josh Allen on the numbers. Kyer Elam and Roma Dunzi. Now, Blissfully has spoken. Too many tips. We're done. Hey, look. I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm pulling too many Johnsons. Sometimes I'm pulling too many tips. It is Gil. Yes, it is. JJ on the base. Marquise Brown. Got another die cut here. Minka Fitzpatrick for the Steelers and T. Higgins. Nice one, Nap. Sometimes, I mean, I don't get to pick. I don't put what's in the boxes until I do. Somebody stop me. Dak Prescott, Tariq Woolen, Jonathan Brooks on the patch, and Taysom Hill. Drew Bledsoe, J.C. Latham. Well, there nothing, Doc. It's better than the other option, a dry tip. Lloyd and that's numbered. Ricky Parasol out of 399. Danny. Sirloin tip. Now we're going. Now we're off the deep end. We got to bring it back. We got to bring it back. Josh Allen, Brian Thomas Jr., Jamal Charles, and another Brock Bowers. Some of these have wax at the bottom, you guys. So that's going to be on you to put a little TLC, get them cleaned up. Blissfully, I don't know if you've gotten 3 different variations of him so far. I don't know if he showed up a couple of times. All right, that's round 2 of that. This would be, I guess, like halfway, or two blasters in would be halfway. Sandafloa. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kim, you've gone awfully quiet in here. Huh? Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hafunga. Bo Nix on the select certified. Wow. Drake May and Mo Alley Cox. That's on the premier level. Get out of here, penny sleeve. Running with the night. Yes, we do. Gil, I think you're good. Everything that happens after this point, we've got what 12, 13 blasters left. Bucky, Ivan Pace Jr., Braylon Allen on the future, and Jaden Reed for the pack. Meanwhile, Justin's like, enough with the tips and the Theos and all this stuff. Can we see a Jaden? Boy, I sure do wish Jaden's name was Tip. We'd have about 5 of them right now. Look. Joe Andreessen, Kamari Lassiter, Kamani Vidal on the die cut, and Brian Angerer. There it is, Gil. That's right. Actually, I have been pulling him quite a bit lately. Bo still shows up, but he's been showing up more. You know what that means. He's going to do that for a little while, and then it's going to be Jaden's turn. Or Caleb's. Will Anderson Jr., George Kittle, Josh Allen, Trey Benson. Cam Jordan, Josh Jacobs, Dak Prescott, and Joe Namath for the Jets. Bo Nix on the base. Okay. Penne. Lamb Jack on the numbers. And Evan McPherson. Funga. Bucky Irving. Nice. Red, white, and blue. Caleb Williams and Taylor Rapp. There we go, bro. That's not bad. We'll take that. Appreciate those shares. Tell all your friends, folks. Primo, let them know. Let them know that, Primo's out here. He's pulling deeds. Ivan Pace Jr., Joe Andreessen again, Malik Neighbors on the select certified, and a premier red, white, and blue tip. Running with the night. Kamari Lassiter, Will Anderson Jr., Greg Zuerlein on the die cut, and Keon Coleman. Old Greg Zuerlein loves showing up in this select, man. And Kamari Lassiter. George Kittle, Cam Jordan, Barry Sanders, Breece Hall. Josh Jacobs, Bo Nix on the base, Dallas Turner future, and a Joe Burrow red, white, and blue. There you go, bro. There you go. Tips all around. Tips on me. I'm going to start keeping them. I'm going to start keeping them and throw them in as extras. Penei Sewell, Brock Purdy, Harrison Smith, and that is out of $4.99, and J.J. McCarthy. Is it doing autocorrect? Right now it's Tip Mageddon. David Montgomery, Rome Odunze, Ed McCaffrey, and Roquan Smith. Tip hooray. And that we're just now getting halfway through this, you guys. Tipapalooza. Tyrone Tracy Jr., Chris Jones, Chris Olave on the numbers, and a red, white, and blue Johnson. Theo, that is. Running with the night. No, don't say that. All right, hang on. Dustin just made a good point. We need to back off the tip. CJ Stroud to Tagovailoa. A die cut AJ Brown and Derek Stingley Jr. Fred Taylor, Vidal, Jamal Williams, and Eric Armstead. Jordan Davis, Malik Neighbors, Caleb Williams on the select certified, and a Devin Singletary. Nico Collins, Freudian tip slip. That's a real thing. Darnell Mooney, Brian Thomas Jr. on the future, and Jalen Hurts. Darnell Mooney, A.J. Brown, another Joe Burrow on the premier level, bro, and Nakobe Dean. That's about as best we can ask, unless it was Jamar. Howie Long, Minka, Bo Nix, and Aaron Rodgers. So we've only got 8 blasters left. There has not been a zebra yet. I'm actually getting moderately concerned. They aren't guaranteed in cases, by the way, but they're pretty frequent. Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Davis on the die cut, and Xavier Leggett. That's the first Xavier I've seen all night. Fuaga, negative. There hasn't been Aries. Not much. Ooh, Jordan Love on the premier level out of 360. We take those. Bucky Irving and Michael Pinois Jr. Yeah, all this talk, and you forgot about this guy. That's not a bad hit there, Nav. That purple out of 360. B-Wax, yeah, like Kamari Lassiter and stuff, yeah, but nothing really yet. Buda Baker, Malik Washington, University of Virginia. Select certified Jermaine Burton and a DJ Moore for the Bears. Thanks for filling them in, Bethany. Marvin Harrison Jr., Najee Harris. Jahmyr Gibbs on the future, and Jalen Waddle. All right. Let me go ahead and grab these. Actually, you know what? Wonder how many tips we've got left. That's a good question, Gil. Beast is probably asking the same question. And he's asking where Bo is, too. They're probably on the way. Beast typically does pretty well. It's very rare where I have to, like, throw in for Beast. He usually does all right. And not just here in these breaks, either. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tips to the left of me. Tips on the right. Here I am. There's a bunch of tips around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know, I had one person who got in one time, and they said they've never seen a tip that they didn't like. David Montgomery, Roma Dunze, Luke McCaffrey on the patch. That's not who we want, bro. Oh, but that is. Hi. No, we got about 6 girls in here, Gil. Probably more. And they're the instigators. See what you done started, Gil? Tyrone Tracy, Chris Jones, Malachi Corley, and Caleb Williams. I didn't say anybody was scared. I said no such thing, Aries. I said nothing. It wasn't me. CJ Stroud. Oh, Patty Mahomes on the die cut. We take those. Ed Oliver and Braden Fisk. Oh, no, you absolutely are. Oh, you absolutely are. Boy, you guys sure do love seeing a tip. Just can't wait. And Bethany can't wait to see a Theo. Tua, Fred Taylor, Joshua Carty, and CJ Stroud. Kamani Vidal, Jordan Davis, Caleb Williams on the future. I don't think we pulled that one yet. And Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. I think we might be tipped out. Still haven't seen a zebra yet. Malik Neighbors for the G-Men. Nico Collins. Jaden Daniels on the turbocharged. And Brian Thomas Jr. Blissfully, that's 4 or 5 of these now. We just get you a red, white, and blue one. And we'll take a Jaden to keep it going. Hey, look, if it can be somebody's name, then we can use it as much as we want to. That's how I feel. We didn't do it. We're just here. Sam Darnold. An absolute plethora of tips. Brian Angerer and Mike Allstott. Out of 299. Brandon's getting all these tips. A gaggle of tips. Elam, Fashanu, Keon Coleman on the future, and Spencer Rattler. No, you sure can't, bro. That would be a pretty neat trick. J.J. McCarthy, Marquise Brown, Malik Washington for the University of Virginia, but going to the Dolphins, and Phillip Rivers. A bag of fiery tips. Oh, my. Hey, no secret messages to your brother. Dak Prescott, Tua on the die cut. We'll take that. Naff, Lambjack, and David Njoku. Danny, whatever she sent to you, I'm going to need you to disregard it. I'm going to need you to just, like back in the day when she said something silly when y'all were kids, you just need to look at it like that and be like, sis. It's raining tips. Tariq Woolen. Drew Bledsoe. Cooper Kupp on the turbocharged and a Corey Trice. J.C. Latham. Josh Allen. I'm really getting concerned about the die cut, or for zebra right now. Dak Prescott and A.J. Barner. Like I said, they're not guaranteed, but I sure do see a lot. I mean, most of the time they're in there. Oh, did you now? Danny, I need you to take a screenshot of whatever she sent you and send me a copy of it. I'm going to have to know. I have to know. I can't. I'm going to have to know. I'm sorry. Sorry, Aries. No hidden. Nope. Oh. Pulling from the back. Jared Goff. Earl Campbell for the Titans. Going to Naff. Good luck. Don't be tip. Don't be tip. Don't be tip. It's a rookie. It could be tip. Oh. Darn it, man. Not terrible, bro. I mean, we'll take any zebra we can get, but I still have hope for Luke McCaffrey. He's not done by any means yet. Darn, man. And that is club level. I'm just glad it was there. Howie Long, Minka Fitzpatrick, another Xavier Worthy, and Jerry Jeudy. No way, Bethany got a card? Bethany will have score tomorrow. That sounded whack when I said it. Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. Malik Neighbors on the die cut for the G-Men, and Malik Willis. Yeah, Gil, we ain't even seen a Polk. No, there was no Theo. Stop. Aries, you're letting your mind wander, okay? Which is okay, but Fuaga, Buda Baker, Xavier Worthy again. I don't know how many you got, Boss Hog, but it was a lot. And Chris Long. Running with the night. Malik Washington. Marvin Harrison Jr., not a tip. Hey, Drake May on the numbers. And Brett Favre for the Jets. No tips were seen. Najee Harris, Daniel Carlson, Xavier Worthy again, and TJ Hawkinson. Oh, yeah, Nimitz, there's 4 blasters left. You never know. But yeah, just go pass out. Maybe it'll work out better for you. Appreciate you, bro. Cam Little, Antonio. Ooh la la. And Grover Stewart. There you go, bro. That's the one we were looking for. That's exactly the one we were looking for. Nimitz, don't stress it, brother. I got your back anyways. Right. Jalen Carter. Bijan. DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. Nice. Out of 360. And Devontae Smith. Whoa, Devontae, watch it there, brother. For the Eagles. Going to Jay Beasy. I don't know who got the Seahawks. B-Wax. Aries, your Steelers have... I mean, there's been some Minka Fitzpatricks and stuff, but they've been awfully... you know... There's just been too much treachery afoot with all these tips. Curtis Samuel, Michael Penix Jr., Will Levis on the die cut. See? Look, what's going on? You get a tip, and you get a tip, and you get a tip. Oh, I got you. Not yet. Soon, though. Brock Purdy, Stephon Diggs, Jimmy Graham, and Ed McCaffrey. Dexter Lawrence, Sandstrel. There's a lad finally on the select certified and a Jimmy Graham for the Saints. I don't know. We'll have to reach out to the judges on that one, Cotton. It was a bold move. But probably yes. Patty Mahomes, Rico Dowdle, Will Anderson Jr., and a base Jaden to top it off. We got 4 blasters left. All right, I'm gonna pull all my powers together, and we're gonna get Beast a decent Bo Nix here out of these last 4. Actually, that or Michael Penix, either one or both. And I'll do a recap of all this at the end, you guys. It's been actually a very decent blaster case break. We've seen multiple people that we wanted to see. And then we've seen multiple ones that y'all wanted to see. I shall not utter their names anymore. I've said them enough tonight. But one thing we haven't seen, Bethany, is a Rook. So take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm trying to switch it up so we don't see any more tips. We're going to go tip blind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, good luck, everybody. Then we'll do a recap. Daniel Carlson, Torrey Taylor, Travis Kelce for the Chiefs, and Aaron Rodgers. Braylon Allen we take. Jaden Reed. Joe Burrow turbocharged. And Quinion Mitchell. Look, y'all are all tipped out. I think everybody passed out. There's just too much. Tip overload. Jaden again on the base. Yep, counting tips. That's exactly what it is. They all went into a deep slumber. They're all gone. Bethany, so probably somewhere around 12 o'clock tomorrow or shortly after Eastern Standard Time. Michael Pittman Jr., die cut Kirby Joseph, and Mike Allstott. Lion Hunter, you know, we had a good run. We had a good run. But you know, sometimes. Yeah, I'll probably post. That's when I'll post tomorrow, sometime after 12 o'clock. Aaron Rodgers, Travis Kelce, Tommy Townsend, and Corey Trice. Do we have one more in us? Quinion Mitchell, Jay Jetta. Ooh, that looks nasty. For the Bills, going to Doc out of 599, Josh Allen and Bobby Okereke. just dropped J Jetta. My bad, Max. He's okay, though. It's a lot of CADs. Brian Urlacher, Joe Montana, Xavier Legate on the Select Certified, and Trayvon Walker. He found another one. I thought we were all tipped out. Patty Mahomes, Rico Dowdle, Trayvon Walker for the Jags, and Marvin Harrison Jr. You got a couple of Marvs in there, Brandon, in between all those tips. There was a couple of them. Nick Nail, how are you, brother? Always a pleasure. Overshown, Van Ginkel, Jalen Waddle on the numbers, and Daniel Carlson. That's not who we want, Chad. Bethany. Don't tell Brandon what to do. Jake Ferguson, Cooper Rush, Die Cut, Fred Taylor, and Jordan Love. Lavonte David, Jared Goff, Eagle, Devontae Williams, and this one's numbered, brother. Out of 360, 350 out of 360, and Boomer Esiason. We'll take that, Max. All right, that's Jay Beasy. My bad. That's Jay Beasy. Jay Beasy. Jay Beasy. Jay Beasy. South. Chase Brown. Nice. Michael Penix on the Select Certified, and Brian Branch. Welcome back, Kimberly. She had to step away from all the tips for a minute. Get a little overwhelming sometimes. I get it. Kareem Hunt. Xavier Worthy again. Brock Bowers on the future. And Emmitt Smith. Nice. Torrey Taylor, Braylon Allen again, Falshanu, and Deion Dawkins. Jaden Reed, Jaden Daniels, my goodness. Malik Neighbors on the future, and Tyler Guyton. Well, you know, sometimes you have to, it's not every time you see that many tips, you know. It's kind of hard to be prepared for it. You might be getting ready to see another one. Michael Pittman, Howie Long Jr. on the die cut for the Raiders, Patrick Queen for the Steelers, and Kendrick Bourne. Patrick Queen's 12 out of 499. Good night, Dustin. Just so you know, I can save you some time. There's absolutely nothing in there about tips. But have a good night. Aaron Rodgers, Travis Kelce, Marvin Mims, and Calvin Austin III. Quinion Mitchell, Brian Urlacher, Michael Penix Jr. on the turbocharged, and a Devon Valley. Nope. No Psalms. Nope. Chapter and verse. No tip. Actually, isn't there something in there? Hang on. No, that's not right. I was gonna say something, but I think it was "Let There Be Light," not what I was thinking. Joe Montana, Drake May, one more time, Gil, Joe Burrow, and Riley Moss. The Book of Pratt. All right, last blaster. Good luck, everybody. And then I'll do a recap of all that madness back there. And then I need to get something to eat. Your boy's hungry. DeMarcus Lawrence, Amari Cooper, Grover Stewart, and Jamal Charles. John Dotson, Will Reichert. Hey, Drake. Did you get all of them, bro? On the future and Joe Alt. I think you got all of them. I don't think you have to get in select anymore. Unless it's a hobby. Oh, actually, there might be one you didn't get. I take that back. You didn't get, I can't remember if it was club level or what, but there's one of them you didn't get. Kyle Hamilton, Lamb Jack, Darnell Mooney on the die cut, and Brock Purdy. That's exactly right, my friend. Harrison Smith, Seti Tillman, Devin Singletary, and Marshawn Lattimore. Justin Fields, Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs on the patch, turbocharged Drake May, and Sam Hubbard. Wow, dude. I got some Drake Mays to send you. All right, last pack. Yeah, you're right, Gil. Good rule of thumb. Brock Bowers, Rashad White, number CJ Stroud, and Christian Watson. That was an excellent case. I'm sure not everybody got everything they wanted, but that was an excellent case. Goodness gracious. Give me a second. This is a lot to do a recap of, but we'll go ahead and get it done. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. I know most of y'all leave when I do this. Dom, if you don't say hi to me, I'm going to be offended. All right. Thank you, Danny. Good night, Justin. Justin, give me a little bit of time there, bro. But as it stands right now, I'm probably going to have to, that's going to have to come from me. And I don't exactly know what exactly went down there, bro. But obviously, you know, I fully trust you, and I got to figure out what, it's kind of hard after the fact, if that makes sense. But you know what I mean? And I'm sorry. Sean, we're getting ready to do a recap, so you'll pretty much see everything except I don't think I top loaded any tips, but you'll see everything else. Appreciate you, Lion Hunter. Have a good night, bro. Apologize to the missus for me being silly and making you happy. Good night, bro. Look at that. Look at those two stacks, dude. That's an excellent case break, you guys. Again, I know everybody didn't fully get, but watch this. And there's stuff over here I still need to top load. All right. Malik Washington, J.K. Dobbins, Michael Penix, Brian Thomas Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., Xavier Worthy, Jaden Daniels, A.J. Brown, Bo Nix, Harrison Smith out of 499, Bo Nix, Bucky Irving, Bo Nix, Minka Fitzpatrick, Rome Odunze, Bo Nix, Brock Bowers, Braylon Allen, Joe Montana, Bucky Irving, Caleb Williams, Barry Sanders, and Sam Darnold. Caleb Williams, Drake May, Xavier Worthy, Brian Urlacher, Drake May, Patty Mahomes, Malik Neighbors, Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams and Malik Neighbors, Nico Collins, Bart Oates for the Niners, Caleb Williams patch, Drake May, Dak Prescott was out of 499, Blake Corum, and Brian Thomas Jr. Drake May, Keon Coleman, Caleb Williams, Braylon Allen and Brian Thomas Jr., Brock Bowers, Ricky Parasol out of 399, Jonathan Brooks, J.J. McCarthy, Baker Mayfield, Ricky Parasol, Caleb Williams, Malik Neighbors, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Marvin Harrison Jr., Brock Bowers, Brian Thomas Jr., Rome Odunze, J.J. McCarthy, Dak Prescott, Rome Odunze, Xavier Worthy, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Bucky Irving, Ricky Parasol, Jaden Daniels, Xavier Worthy, Aaron Rodgers, Rome Odunze, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix Jr., Brian Thomas Jr., Tyrone Tracy Jr., Malik Neighbors, Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels, Earl Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Patty Mahomes, Rome Odunze, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jordan Love, and that is out of 360, Devontae Smith, Xavier Worthy, Marvin Harrison Jr., Brett Favre, Xavier Worthy, Tua, and Caleb Williams. Xavier Leggetti, Josh Allen, out of 599, Jaden Daniels, Braylon Allen, Travis Kelce, Drake May, Michael Penix, Jaden Daniels, Quinion Mitchell, Jaden Daniels, Lad McConkey, Drake May, Howie Long, Patrick Queen, out of 499, Xavier Worthy, Brock Bowers, Emmitt Smith, Michael Penix Jr., Fred Taylor, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Michael Penix Jr. Xavier Leggetti, Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, Xavier Worthy, Devontae Smith out of 360, DK Metcalf out of 360, JJ McCarthy, Mike Allstott, Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Caleb Williams, Luke McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Luke McCaffrey, Zebra, Spencer Rattler, and Keon Coleman. And there are quite a few over here that I did not top load. But as you can see, excellent. I did, bro. Excellent. Look at that. That's spectacular. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for having a good time with Primo. I will probably post tomorrow night's break sometime after noon tomorrow. It will have a score in it, but it definitely won't be just score. Score will be a part of it, but it won't be the majority of it. And it also won't really drive the price of the break either. That'll be determined on what else I put in there with it. Thank you so much, everybody. Had a really good time tonight. I hope you did as well. Don't even know who's still in here. Lion Hunter, have a good night. Kimberly, as always, have a good night. Max, I'll see you when I see you, dog. Danny, chillin' playa. Holla. Good night.